Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. Today's gonna be a little bit different. If you remember, maybe about a month or two ago, I made a tier list with Frenzy Light, ranking just the most fun characters to play in Smash. And you guys really liked that video, so I thought today I would end up ranking the DLC trailers. I did want to rank like all the DLC or just the sword fighters and stuff, but like Sora's not here yet, so we're gonna have to wait for that. But in the meantime, we can actually do this. Alright, so before we actually start, I actually do want to say a couple of things, like a couple of disclaimers. Like, of course, this is only my opinion. So like, I mean, everyone's list is gonna be different. So like, if you want to say yours, be sure to like leave it in the comments below and stuff, and I'll be sure to like take a look at it, heart it, or whatever. And yeah. I also have a lot to say about just all the DLC trailers in general. I think they're all pretty cool, so like no matter what the rankings are, just know I ended up liking all of them. So yeah, even though there is a little bit of bias, all the trailers are all good. It's just, you know, something to do while I wait for Sora, basically, without spamming Elite Smash. Alright, we're gonna start in chronological order here. So Piranha Plant, let's see. So he's kind of an oddball, I guess, because no one, I don't think anybody asked for Piranha Plant. But like overall, his trailer was pretty okay. Like I did watch all the trailers just like an hour ago, just to make sure everything's fresh in my mind before I actually start saying stuff. And his was pretty, like, it was pretty wild. Like there's no CGI or anything. It was pretty standard, you know, for like all the Echo Fighters being introduced. It was kind of in that same style, where there wasn't that much like super hard work put into the trailer or anything, like production wise. But like the gameplay and stuff looked pretty solid. So yeah, B tier is kind of like the average anyway. So I think Piranha Plant is kind of like the standard, or probably like near the bottom. But yeah, that's kind of how I feel about it. All right, and next we have Joker. I don't see Joker on this list. What the heck? Yeah, for some reason Joker's not on this list, but Sora is. Hello? Okay, you know what? Yeah, 1 second. Alright, so I found a new list, and this kind of ranks the characters, like, based off skill-wise, so we're just gonna use this. I don't feel like editing anything, because, I had, the normal tiers are just fine, but anyway, where's Piranha Plant? He was okay, there you go. Boom, boom, that's perfect. Alright, now we can do Joker. Alright, Joker kind of, like, I want to say he's one of the best, but I don't want to use bias here, because, you know, I am a fan of JRPGs, so it's kind of like, so I guess if we're going off of hype and just including his trailer, and I'd say he's kind of one of the best for me. Like, I'm trying to like stay unbiased as possible, but like it's a tier list, it's always going to be opinionated, so like I guess I'm gonna let myself go a little bit. I believe the character that was after that, this was like 2 years ago, so it's almost like it's hard to like, I think it was Hero and then Banjo in the same direct. Yeah, it was E3. Hero for me, because I am a Square Enix fan, but I don't really play Dragon Quest, but I did recognize Luminary. So yeah, I want to say it was a great trailer, because like, here's the thing, they did use a lot of the Persona art style. Like they had animated cutscenes for his trailer too, the gameplay trailer for Joker 2. So like they all have their own like unique things. Like for Hero, they actually had a CG trailer for E3, so that was actually pretty cool. I really did like the interactions and stuff, like they had Meta Knight and Link fighting, as well as Marth. And at one point they had all the Smash characters, like, they're all taking over by spirits and stuff, and it was pretty cool. And then all of a sudden all the other heroes show up. I thought that was pretty nice, actually. I don't really think anybody was expecting Hero to get revealed, but like, that was a pretty solid trailer. I admit, it's pretty good. Alright, next we have Banjo. So I honestly think Banjo's pretty good, even though like I'm not really a fan of Banjo and Kazuya, like not that much anyway. I did like that it was a continuation of the K-Rool trailer, which I didn't put in all the like newcomers for Ultimate because that'll take forever, and like I'm pretty sure I want you guys to see this video before Sora comes out. I'm pretty sure I'll never actually have it done in time. So even though I'm not like a fan of Banjo-Kazooie because I didn't grow up with it in 64, I had a PlayStation instead, so like I don't even know. I mean, I do like the stage. I mean, this is like the one character I can't really say a lot about just because I haven't actually played the game. I mean, if we get into his moveset now, this whole tier list will just, I mean, he'd literally be at the bottom because I don't like zoners, but I did like his trailer. Like, I feel like at the time, like, my initial hype for him was not there, because, I mean, it was kind of cool for people who wanted him. That's kind of how I felt about with Hero, but, like, at the time, I was still waiting for, like, a Xenoblade character, so it was like, well. Alright, and next we have Terry. I really like Terry's trailer a lot. I'm not even like a huge fan of like Fatal Fury and stuff. It's just the whole presentation of everyone trying to catch the smash letter and all that stuff was actually pretty cool. And the whole art style was like different from the CG as well. So like almost every trailer, like basically every trailer is all unique in some kind of way. Even though, like, honestly, I think I'd move him down to great as well, because I actually did not know who he was. I think he's the only person in the Fighters Pass I had no idea who he was, and that's just because I don't really play too many like 3D fighting games as much. I usually play the anime fighters, so I only really know Street Fighter, Tekken, and Soul Calibur. Everything else is kind of like, I had no idea what it is, so I didn't know what Fatal Fury was at the time. Alright, and now we have the elephant in the room, that is Byleth. And I'm not sure where I want to put Byleth, because Byleth is actually like my second most wanted character. And I would say I was hyped for him, but looking at the trailer just objectively, I don't really like it that much, to be honest. Like, they used the Solon scene, which is cool, and they used the same art styles of cutscenes, and for like when you're having the dialogue with Sothis and stuff. I thought that was pretty cool, but like just after that, like the whole part when like Byleth starts flying in the air, I was like, okay, what is this? This is actually makes no sense at all. I'm pretty sure a lot of Fire Emblem Three Houses fans feel the exact same way as I did, but like the initial hype of seeing him was like kind of makes up for it, because honestly I would put him down here, I really would, and I would put him up here too, but because like he is my main still, like, so it's like, why would you rate your main lower than like Joker? I think I did try to main Joker. Like, especially since I think I was like more excited to see Byleth than I was Pirate Myther, and Pirate Myther is my most wanted. It was just mostly because I felt like he wasn't gonna make the cut. The thing about it though is that his game came out, what, like 9 months before his trailer, so it kind of made no sense that, like, I wasn't really thinking that he would be revealed at all, basically, because like if we're going off the same rules about, you know, Min not being in the base roster and there's no Xenoblade character in the base roster, then it wouldn't make any sense for Byleth, and yet he's there. So it was like, well, obviously that meant Sakurai had to tell a little bit of a lie in order for us to not expect anything. Overall though, I think I'll put him at the top of great. It kind of pains me a little bit. Honestly, the trailer is quite jarring, honestly. Like, I kind of want to put him higher, but it's just, it didn't do it for me, honestly. Man, I'm literally talking like he should be underwhelming. Like, it felt like it. But like it was still a great trailer, honestly. Like, there was a lot of work put into it, so yeah. Alright, next we have Min, and I feel like I said this already, but every trailer has something unique about it. It uses the original art style or something else, and that art style, the animation was pretty good. I was expecting it to be Min, because like I feel like Min's the most popular ARMS character. That's not like Twin Tail or something, so like I kind of figured it would be Min, and yeah, that's pretty much, like, I feel like everything's just great, honestly. But I think I'll like end up changing things a little bit later, but yeah. Next we have Steve, and I actually recorded my reaction to Steve, but never actually uploaded it, because I kind of like looked a little stupid, because when Mario went through the wooden blocks, I thought it was like 2B for some reason. Like, I really like Nier, so like I was like expecting another JRPG character at some point, and it had been like, what, I think Hero was the last JRPG character in the Fighters Pass, or like as DLC. Because, I mean, I guess you can count Byleth too, but he's kind of a tactical RPG, but it is a Japanese game, so, like, sure, I guess that counts. So, I was expecting another JRPG character to be revealed eventually, and I thought maybe it would be 2B, but it was Steve. And, honestly, Steve's trailer is pretty cool too. Like, my initial hype for Steve was like, well, it didn't really click until after Twitter broke, but, like, I feel like it's probably one of the best trailers in general, because it was so unexpected. Alright, and now we have the JRPG character. This is what I was expecting when we got Steve, and I was expecting like a Square character again, and we got Sephiroth, and I was one of those people who recognized Sephiroth immediately from the music, and I was honestly not expecting another Final Fantasy character. I feel like he's probably the best reveal, period, because he wasn't even invited to Smash, he just showed up. He just showed up and just wanted to mess with Cloud. I honestly don't even know what else to say. The trailer was just like pretty good, just him just floating in the air. Like, reminds me of like the end game of 7 Remake for some reason. I also feel like his moveset kind of fits too. I feel like every character's moveset kind of just works. I don't know, maybe Byleth feels a little... Actually, except for Byleth, honestly. Like, it felt a bit clunky, but that's just my opinion. It took me like a year to get used to him. And yeah, I kind of want to say more about Sephiroth, but honestly, overall, it was pretty hype. I would think it was more hype for Sephiroth than like every other character except for Byleth in this tier list so far. So like, I mean, even more hype than Joker, and like, I really lost it for Joker, so... Alright, and now we have Pyra and Mythra. So Pyra and Mythra's trailer, I feel like, was probably one of the best, for me, personally. Like, I was more hyped for Byleth than Pyra and Mythra, because I didn't think Byleth had a chance. And it was more so, like, when Pyra and Mythra finally made it, instead of being hyped, I was more so relieved that I didn't have to wait any longer. I was always getting anxiety, and I feel like after Sephiroth was revealed, I was like, I don't think they're gonna make it anymore. Like, how do you top Sephiroth? You can't do that. So I felt like the rest of the paths would be third party, because we already had Min Min and Byleth back to back. So like, okay, well, I guess there's no Xenoblade character after all. I guess I'd just be sad. So when the trailer actually started, there was actually no build up either. Like as soon as I showed Xenoblade 2 footage in the beginning of the direct, I kind of just already knew it was Smash. So at that point, it was already just me just laughing that I was like, I actually thought that it wasn't gonna happen. I even made a tweet before the direct saying that I wasn't even rooting for them anymore. I was gonna root for 2B still, even though we already got Sephiroth. And yeah, I feel like I finally have a main in this game, even though the game's been out for 3 years, because I've had a character crisis as well. And I stuck with Byleth and Pyra and Mythra ever since. It's safe to say that Pyra and Mythra's reveal probably is the best for me, because it basically saved the game for me. Because I was very close to just quitting. At one point, I wasn't really playing at all. I wouldn't play for weeks at a time, which is kind of weird when you're a Smash creator. Well, actually no, most Smash creators don't really play that often. But for me, who makes a lot of content, like gameplay focused content, not playing for a while kind of like you kind of get drained. Like playing a game that you don't really like or you're kind of falling out of kind of like drains you. I didn't really like Byleth's implementation that much. Like, he's a slow character, right? And I'm kind of used to playing Rushdown. So kind of like I'm kind of in the same boat as Nairo with Sephiroth, where like it doesn't really fit your playstyle, but you kind of make it work because you like the character that much. And it didn't really click with me until like earlier this year, and then Pyra and Mythra got like announced, and it was like, oh, well, I guess I just play Pyra and Mythra now. All right, next we have Kazuya, and Kazuya's trailer for me was probably like probably right around here, honestly, probably with the greats, just because the trailer was pretty hype. Like, and the music, I actually really like Tekken music, so I was pretty hyped for that. Overall, he's pretty fun to watch as well. So, I mean, I don't know, that doesn't really count, we're only talking about trailers, so... just the whole feel, like, the beginning especially, like, nobody knew what it could be. And then you see Ganondorf, like, just unconscious, getting thrown into an active volcano, kind of crazy. And then you see this man, Kazuya. I mean, I feel like he's also a character I didn't really know that much. I knew of Tekken. I kind of knew it was Tekken when I saw him from like the art style and stuff. So he's kind of in the same boat as Terry, which I don't know how I feel about that. I guess I just didn't know the fighting game characters. Sora being the last character is kind of fitting since he did win the Smash ballot. That's kind of crazy to think about, and like Sakurai saved the best for last, obviously. And this whole Fighters Pass in general, like I think both Fighters Passes are just a wild ride in general. Like, look at all these third parties. Like, we only have 3 first party characters, or 4 basically. We don't count Piranha because he wasn't like a Fighters Pass character. He was like a pre-order kind of thing. But Sora ending off like this whole era of Smash in general is kind of like magical in a way. He's like the miracle character. He deserves to be up there with the bests. And now that this is actually complete, we can actually kind of rearrange. This is how I feel about most of the trailers and stuff. I feel like Piranha Plant's reveal was probably one of the worst, just because production wasn't really that good. It was just a shoe-in character, kind of like when they revealed Chrom and Dark Samus and stuff. But it's not Piranha Plant's fault. It's just with how they did it. When it comes to Terry, as much as I like him, didn't really know him. Didn't really know Kazuya that much. I knew all 3 of these characters, but I actually did not care that much, or basically at all, because at the time, there was no Xenoblade character revealed, and I was like, where is Rex? Or Shulgus is gonna be alone forever? That's how I felt, and I was like, well, I guess I'd just be happy for everyone else, and I was. Like, I don't think I'd ever gotten mad at a reveal before, honestly. I always waited my turn, because like, the whole past started off with Joker, so like, how can I even be upset? Then we have Steve. Honestly, as much as I played Minecraft as I was younger, it's kind of a big deal, but not that much to me. And then we have all the Weeby JRPG characters at the top, of course, and this was kind of unintentional. It's just, I just realized that's actually unintentional, but hey, I feel like all these are great. I mean, I want to put Byleth up here, but I kind of am disappointed with his reveal, even though I'm glad he's in the game. And yeah, that's pretty much the tier list. I thought this would take a little bit longer than I thought, but I hope this made sense, I guess? I also want to know how you guys feel about my list, how you guys agree with it or not, and what's your guys' personal like favorite reveals and all that. I feel like my favorite reveal is definitely back-to-back Sephiroth and Pyra and Mythra. Byleth's reveal, kind of trash, but he's still my boy. And in Joker is like, I don't even... Honestly, I feel like they would end off Smash DLC with Joker, and they started with Joker. So like, whatever, man. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna try and actually make gameplay videos for once, because I haven't done it in a while. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys have any other video ideas you just want to see me do, like looking at shared content or any other things like that, be sure to let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you all in another video. Take care of yourselves, and of course, have a good one.